So Zed is a really interesting study from a game design perspective on reality of counterplay versus perceived counterplay. What I mean by this is you talk to a lot of designers and you were to ask them like, hey, what is like one of the best counterplay assassins in League of Legends? Zed would actually come up very high on the list. Zed legitimately has a lot of very real counterplay. The reality of Zed's counterplay is that it's actually quite high in the grand scheme of assassins. But the reality of Zed is that's not the case. The reality of Zed is that he is the most frustrating assassin in the game, and it tends to not be close. And the reality is like, there's a lot of counterplay can't be perceived by players. That's one of them. And so like, it doesn't matter how easy your character is to counter, if the average player who experiences it cannot like interpret that counterplay and use it. Counterplay only matters if players engage in it, and it's the type of counterplay that they actually are interested in engaging. Zed has this thing where despite having counterplay, players don't really perceive it to be like very real, and you get a character who tends to be very, very frustrating.